So we are on a time crunch right now before we get reported to the police.
Hey!
Ooh, I do have something to read. So it's more on Zoro the Outlaw. So, Man in the Weak has stood from the weak and fought valiantly with injustice. Make sure you pay extra close attention to how totally awesome Zoro is. Alright guys, that's his persona.
Hey, hey!
Alright.
The rumors are pretty terrible.
Don't you think all that blackmail stuff is insane? I didn't think it had anything to do with me, but there are even victims in my class. Oh, I know all about that. These guys supposedly come asking if you want an easy, high-paying job, but then if you say yes, you get dragged into some really shady stuff. The teachers or student council pres do something about it, though. The people are really worried. Are worried. Ugh. Oh, are you talking about the posting? I wonder if it was all serious about it. I heard that she knew about Kamoshida and the sexual harassment. She probably won't be able to be too much help. Do 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 do. Oh. That idiot guy's here. I'll try to ask him about it. We're counting on you. Leave it to me. The level of motivation actually makes me a little bit more nervous. In any case, let me know if you know anything. If you get anything. Lunchtime.
Nijiba-kun, what is going on here? Apparently the damage done by this so-called mafia has even reached our student body.
Well,
I thought this absurdity was nothing but a joke. Not only are there victims, there are even rumors that some are involved with such crimes. I've even received inquiries from their guardians. Why is this happening?
Unfortunately, I do not have the answer to that.
Oh, Principal Eggman.
This is the
Or
greatest
Egghead.
disgrace in the history of this academy. If it were to be discovered. This is a vital issue for the student council. Did I not ask you to resolve it?
You're the freaking principal. You have more power than the freaking student council president. Why do you blame this on her?
I'm doing the best I can.
And I can trust you? You must do something about this at once.
Why can't you do it? Principal Egghead.
You're the only one who is reliable around here. Don't let me down. From what I've heard, even the other students are starting to be dissatisfied with you. At this rate, you and I will both lose our roles at this school. Do you understand?
I do. Please, just give me a little more time.
Oh my.
Kids these days.
So I handed a bill over at the convenience store and they told me that they don't take foreign currency. But when I gave them this bona fide Japanese banknote, don't tell me young people these days don't know how Hirobumu Utsu is. I shudder to think that these will be the people shouldering Japanese Japan's economy. I hope you all know this stuff. Here's a quiz you just to make sure. Hey Zumo. Between paper bills and coins, which one is issued by the government? Both, right? Coins? Okay.
This is it. Exactly.
That's right. Paper bills are printed by the bank, and the coins are issued by the government. Originally, the government made both coins and paper money. However, with the ability to make as much money as they wanted, the economy fell into chaos. As an independent organization, namely the Bank of Japan, has been tasked with printing paper money since. Wow, he actually knew that? Maybe I should ask him if I can borrow his notes. Blah, blah, blah.
Nice going!
We got kindness up. Woo! I mean, knowledge up. We're so awesome at our stuff. Alright. I wonder if I should even bother reading all that dialogue from learning. Actually, we probably need to learn that. So if we for another midterm, you're gonna back her up, right? Oh God.
That's not good. And so I really need some money right now. Can you tell me about this easy part-time job? I'm sure you know about it, Ida-kun.
You don't need my help. A girl like you could probably get a job anywhere, right?
Huh? Now that you mention it, yes. So, what I mean is... This is going south fast. Oh, Francois!
Huh?
Huh?
My cat Francois got run over by a car and also has an incurable illness. I need money fast.
That's not convincing at all. Is she talking about me?
If Francois were to die, I think I'd die too. Probably.
Come on, don't talk like that.
If you don't like it, then tell me about that easy part-time job. You know something, don't you? I've heard the rumors.
Rumors? Was it Nishiyama who...
Nishiyama?
Oh,
Hey, what was that about Nishiyama?
that's...
She actually got the momentum back. She's not acting anymore now, is she? Come on. Let's leave this guy to Lady On and go look for that Nishiyama fellow.
Do you have a minute? You're looking for something, right? I want to help you out, so please ask me anything.
Where's Nishiyama?
Nishiyama? He usually hangs out with Ida. Oh, so you want to ask him about
Library?
Ida? So that's why Takamaki-san was chasing him. I'm sorry, I don't know where he is right now. He usually stays till late, so I think he's probably still somewhere in the school. I'll keep digging around while you're looking for him.
Well, I guess we can let him handle this. We'll have to ask someone else about Nishiyama's whereabouts.
Sorry,
Can
it's
you
a
think of anyone who
backseating
might
is
know?
loud. Backseating is loud because it helps me out understand the game more properly. So thank you, Frederick. So don't be afraid to say something to help me if I don't know something. So if you know something that could be helpful for me without saying any kind of spoilers, then say it. That's why backseating is allowed with in this stream. Just no spoilers. That's all. That's all I ask. All right. So library. All right. Oh, where are you, Nishiyama?
I'm scared.
Now still looking for the phone.
Nishiyama, that's me. You're that transfer student, right? You need something?
What happened to Idia?
Ida? How do you
Ida.
know about that? Are you doing something, Em? He's been acting really strange lately.
I want to help him.
Oh, what do you mean? Is he really wrapped up in something shady?
Tell me what you know.
One day, the two of us went to Shibuya, and a man approached us over near Central Street. He asked if we were interested in an easy part-time job. I said I wasn't, but Ida was into it. He was asking the guy all sorts of questions.
How much was he offering?
I don't know. I was so scared I ended up going home alone. I only heard that it'll only take 10 minutes, and it's good for people who don't stand out.
Anything else?
Ida started spending a lot of money. That's when his strange behavior began too. But that's all I know. That's enough, right?
A man on Central Street, huh? That is suspicious. Maybe he was making him commit crimes?
Have you found anything, Harlow? I have tried looking into this high-paying part-time job myself. People seem to be talking about it here as well. Supposedly a man will talk to you in a broad daylight over on Central Street, and your job is to deliver a small envelope he hands you. Well, I'll contact you if I learn anything more.
So that means this part-time job is somehow crime-related.
Sue Brad damn owl. Oh, you're talking about you changed the words, you flipped the words a bit when the guy got pushed over and he says damn Brat owl Sue.
It takes 10 minutes, is good for people who don't stand out, and involves a small envelope. Does that ring any bells? It's something the Mafia would definitely be up to.
Fraud.
The Mafia are apparently behind all those scams. Maybe they're delivering the money from those? But it's in a small envelope. I doubt big stacks of cash would fit in there. Any other ideas? It's something the Mafia would commit.
Fraud.
The Mafia are apparently behind all those scams. Maybe they're delivering the money from those? But it's in a small envelope.
Murder.
What does that have to do with envelopes? And it's not...
Drugs.
Illegal drugs? Maybe they made Ida smuggle drugs for them. That definitely fits with the small envelope. And you can get arrested just for possession.
My gang, our phone's just blowing up. Did you meet Nishiyama? Something tells me it's not fraud. Yeah, I keep... Yes, thank you, Captain Obvious. I just wasn't paying attention. Well, I looked into Ida on my own way. Anyway, rumor has it that it got involved in some kind of suspicious part-time job, and that job is apparently totally insane. Something about trafficking drugs, I think. I hear they ask you to take part in the down in Central Street in broad daylight,
So
even.
he is smuggling. This won't be pretty. Come on, let's go back to Lady An.
Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, red is Makoto. What are you doing? Huh? It's nothing. I was just looking at the bulletin. Anyway, how's the investigation going? I don't believe there's a bunch of time left at this point. It's not so good. Oh, perhaps I misjudged your ability. Anyway, this is very important for our school. I hope you can return me good news. And don't worry, I'll keep my promise as long as you uphold your end of the bargain. Okay, so that was... Oh, that was very informative. Wait, what was it supposed... ask about... Alright, we gotta go back to our classroom. Run! Wait. Classroom.
That's not good.
There we go.
Please tell me about the job, or else my beloved Francois.
She's still doing that? Alright, take over for her.
Tell us the truth. Uzumo.
Come on, you two? I already told you I don't know.
We have proof.
Proof? You've gotta be lying. You can't trick me. Come on, you two? I already told you I don't know.
Nishiyama told me
Did?
everything.
Bastard! Damn it! Shit. Well, if you already know about it, fine. I don't want to talk about it here. Let's go somewhere a little quieter.
Do 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 do.
What's up with you? Especially in front of everyone. Yeah, I got a job. So what? Isn't that normal?
Yo, I dare you to choose pizza smuggler option. What? Pizza smuggler option? What do you mean by that?
What are you getting at?
Oh. Bet, Frederick?
That's right. You have to smuggle it to people while it's still hot. I mean, not that kind of smuggling. Tell them what you heard earlier.
I don't know what you're talking about. What are you getting at?
You're a pizza smuggler. You're a drug smuggler.
How did you... I've only told one person about that. Of all people. I can't believe you were the one to find out.
It's obviously pizza smuggler. Isn't this right? That's what he's smuggling the goods, you know? Pizza's good. You know, you gotta get that that #1 large pepperoni with some extra bacon on top of it or something. Or extra sauce. Right? Yeah, totally.
You're right.
It's the goods.
They told me they had an easy part-time job for me, and I ended up smuggling drugs. All I had to do was put envelopes into coin lockers, and they said they'd give me a hefty paycheck.
Give me 1 second. I gotta do. It's that time of it where the capture card is a little bit delayed, so let me deactivate and deactivate. Imagine that's actually an illegal job, though. Pizza smuggling. Pizza's illegal? Oh my god, that'll be just crime will be up the roof, honestly, if that was the case, because everybody loves pizza, and just smuggling that left and right. That's gonna be happening. That's gonna be crime rates are gonna go up if that would be the case, logically speaking.
I didn't know what was in the envelopes, though. Still, this is what came out of it.
Imagine the death, like a sentence for pizza smuggling. It'd be like, I don't know, like the judge will probably sentence them to death because, oh, you were pizza smuggling. Did you accept the money?
I gave them my bank account info. The money got deposited in there. They started threatening me pretty soon after that. They had pictures of me carrying the goods. Said they'd expose what I did unless I paid them off. You know? Why are you even asking me this stuff? Are you just gonna use my job to blackmail me too?
Never.
I see. Well, even if you were planning on doing that, I don't have any money I could give you. If you're really interested in that job, try heading over to Central Street. That's where they told me about it. I told you everything you want to know, right? Can I go? Well then.
Well, we found more info. How'd it go? Did An's acting help at all? I'm thinking probably not. It went perfectly, I think. More importantly, were you able to find anything, Haruo? It's drugs. It's the drugs. So did he ask you to deliver drugs? That's serious. I just searched for Shibuya drugs and got tons of hits too. So they're making people traffic drugs and then threatening them. That must be what I heard from people talking about in Shibuya. They seem to be going about this quite openly during the daytime. What bold methodology. So I see. So you're doing a criminal act by such as drug trafficking, and then once they give you the payment, they get their payment back from the person by make them pay for more, and that's when they blackmail them, and then they have pictures of them smuggling, doing that drug trafficking. So that makes a lot. So we get the whole story behind this mafia business. I would imagine they would do it at night. I wonder why they chose the day. They go for high schoolers. I see. Yes, more students will be out during the day, while the police will be cautious at night. Yuji, you're over in Shibuya now, right? Do you see anyone like that? Yeah, I'm at Central Street. It's tough to tell, though. I mean, there are just way too many. The goddamn rain's not helping out either. The sun will be setting soon. What should we do, Haruo? Let's do this for tomorrow. Yeah, that seems like our only choice for now. We can split up and search separately then. In any case, we will have some new intel. Let us call that progress for today. Whoever asks us to take on that job should know who their boss is too. All right, I'll get in touch with you guys later tonight, and we can come up with a plan. Okay. Sounds like a plan. It's evening. And you know it's raining season. You know what's the good time for that today? Oh. Oh, never mind. We gotta finish this. We will have to find them tomorrow for sure. This is our only lead we have right now. Yes, it is highly likely that this part-time solicitor is somehow related to the mafia. If we tell him, he may just lead us straight back to his boss. He talked to Iria and Nishiyama over at Central Street, right? Indeed, it seems that is where our target waits. But then, who should be the one only to go? Morgana, I choose you. Choose that Pokemon. That's not a bad idea. Cats have 9 lives, right? Morgana can spare one for us. Wouldn't the mafia get caught off guard if they had a cat coming to deliver drugs for them? In other words, Haruo would be going. I have no objections. Tricking people and using it as blackmail. Those bastards are true cowards. It's kind of scary to think people are like that. It's kind of scary to think people like that are all around us in the city. Well, guys, we gotta brace ourselves. We're up against a serious criminal here. I do all kinds of chores. Okay. We could work. Is Wednesday, so we could either work with our charms or like work with our charm and go to the bathhouse, or we can do we can call the teacher. Well, let's check our plant. I think our plants. Yeah.
Nice.
It looks pretty healthy for now. What should we do, chat? Should we do the teacher, confidant, or should we go to the bathhouse to get charm?
Hey.
Going to think. I feel like we're gonna have to do it on charm if.
Hey, hey. What do you want to do?
No, never mind. No. Alright, we're probably just gonna go and do the bathhouse because the charm is really hard to actually increase. And we're gonna take the opportunity here. So.
It's so humid.
And let's go to the bathhouse.
What do you want to do?
Let's go in. Man, we need to get some more yen, honestly. It's a bit too hot. I should get out here before I get lightheaded. And I'm gonna go fall unconscious. There I go. I'm dead. There we go. Give me some of that charm. I have to admit, you're pushing yourself that. At least we get some guts out of this, so this is nice.
Hey, hey.
He's dead. Again. Alrighty.
So humid.
Shady drug deals in Shibuya is the same organization behind both this and the extortions, alongside the phishing scams that have been on the rise. They may be their source of funding. Restaurant factory fire. A worker from the restaurant giant. What? A worker from the restaurant giant Haniruya was arrested for arson. Though he admits to the charges, he claims not to know why he did it. This industry is raising eyebrows. Oh yeah, something weird happened in the food service before, right? Some employees cooking naked? With all these extortions and scams, this world is really messed up. Yeah, we are living in a messed up country.
I don't get it.
I saw Nijima arguing with the principal about the mafia or something. What was that all about? I heard her older sister's involved with the investigation. Maybe she's trying to play detective too. Are you kidding me? I can't handle a student council president. I can't handle a student council president with no focus. Man, they're talking so much bad about Makoto. Wonder what's gonna happen.
Okay, we're all here.
There sure are a lot of high schoolers during the day. They must be targeting them somehow.
Finding the specifics may be difficult. With such a crowd, the odds are against us.
We have to do this.
Right. We're gonna grab him by the tail.
You should head over to Central Street, like we planned yesterday.
Sweet. Let's get going. Let me know if you find any shady people.
All right, let's go. We might end up running into the mafia. Be ready for anything.
Oh God. Speak of the devil. Ooh, wait, hold on. What's this? Why is Makoto here?
Hello.
Are you resting here with your friends today? I hope it comes to it. I'll be counting on you. She following us? No, that can't be. She literally is following us at everywhere we go. Like, seriously, what the heck? Nope, nothing out.
Hey, aren't you interested in all the hottest brand names? We're having a special sale just over there. How about you go take a peek?
We ordered way too much, so I have a ton left over. My boss will kill me if I go back to him with all these extras. Look, I'll sell them to you for cheap. What do you say?
What should we do? It depends on the price, wouldn't you say?
Hey, what about you? These are unforgettable deals.
You look very sketchy. I'm not interested.
Well, that's disappointing. Come back if you change your mind.
Come on, the shop's right around here. How about you come take a look?
Seems like some kind of sale. You probably shouldn't bother.
I want a part-time job.
I see.
Oh. So go near the train station. Okay. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Doodle-doo. Gotta find a freaking person. Doodle-doo. Doodle-doo. Gotta go find that random guy so I can get that fancy part-time job. Station Square. Uh oh. Miss President's here. I walked past her at the station. Is she keeping an eye on us? Maybe I guess she's curious about all of us. Let's just ignore her if she's not getting in our way. More importantly, how's your things on your guys' end? Nothing so far. I'm going to try stalking out all the way underground the walkway. Then I will go check the Inogami line. I guess I will have to get there from the underground. I will gather some more intel in the underground shopping mail as well. Please continue on your end, Haruo.
Everyone's really going about this seriously. They're definitely worthy of being phantom thieves. We can't fall behind either. Let's look for that homeless man.
It's her again!
Oh.
I'm looking for someone. You're trying to find a homeless woman? That's a good idea. They would know a lot about what's going on in this town. I haven't seen any here, but I bet there are some in the underground area. Underground. I don't like the idea of it, but we should go check it out. I love how Makoto's literally like stuck in every location we're going. Mumbo mumbo. There was a homeless guy out where we were supposed to meet. I had to run away from him. Yeah, when you go down the stairs out of the JL gate, I'm in the square now. I was so afraid. I was sitting by the wall. Yeah, huh? Alright. You gotta go down the stairs.
What's up?
You gotta go down the stairs. You gotta find that homeless guy. What was that scary look on your face? If you had to say something, say it. I want a part-time job. A part-time job? Oh, you're not talking about some ordinary job, huh? Take my advice, don't do it. They will squeeze out every last penny of you with threats and extortion. Some of my friends have fallen victim to these schemes. The Mafia is evil, I'll tell you. How do I meet them? They'll come to you eventually if you walk around this area around now. But just so you know who to avoid, I'll teach you how to tell them apart from normal people. They usually use some phrases, code words, you know. But that's how they communicate with each other. Anyway, watch out if you hear any of that stuff. They'll try to come for you during the day. They're relentless when it comes to targeting teens. How's it going? Have you found anything? Maybe a little. So you grasped something already. As expected of someone like you, Haruo. Why don't we just go over the intel we got so far? I'll start. Supposedly some guy near the accessway talking about some kind of strong drugs. I'm not counting on anything, but I'll go check it out. As for me, I heard that someone soliciting a high-paying job in the station plaza. Apparently they're mostly targeting girls, but I'll go see what it's about. On my end, I heard that there are people saying strange things in that back alley near the arcade. Something about ice and vegetables and something about snow tomorrow. I'll go observe. The arcade's on the Central Street, correct?
Alright. We should do what we can to help them out. I have no idea which of these leads are real. Try going to the most suspicious sounding place.
Oh, okay. All right. Strange alley near the arcade. I feel like that's the most suspicious one. The back alley of the arcade. Okay. I think we found a lead, possibly. It is on. Oh god.
Hello?
It's her again!
Have you made any progress toward finding the boss?
You were. She's great at stalking. Never give her credit for that, but holy cow! There's things going well.
That's good to hear.
Hey, you two got some time? I have a great job for you.
We found him.
It's real easy. Guess you could call it a delivery job.
It seems we didn't have to look very hard in the end.
You're high schoolers, yeah? Don't you want something more than just your allowances?
By delivery, do you mean that of suspicious materials?
Huh. You're a funny girl.
So, you won't answer me. Then I was right.
Huh? What's up with you anyways? Why are you asking all these questions, huh?
I'm not. Violence is not the answer.
Oh.
It was all a joke. Why would I get worked up over some dumb kids? Anyways, I can't hang. See ya.
If you don't want to deal with us, we could always go see your boss ourselves.
You really gonna say that knowing who he is? No way I believe that. Well, I'm out of here. You guys are annoying me.
I'm pretty sure he's part of the mafia we're looking for.
I am amazed that you. Let's go after him.
I think we should get some proof before we do that. I tried to trick him into saying something, but he dodged all the traps I was laying down. By the way, thanks for standing up for me. I'm going to go now.
That boss seems tricky. And it looks like he taught his subordinates well, too. No wonder the police are having trouble catching him. Anyway, you have some serious guts. You didn't back down at all against that hooligan. Though we still didn't end up with any new information. Let's stop here for today.
I didn't get guts for that? Darn. How about it? Want to meet up? Let's do it. Do you think it's safe, though? We did ask a ton of people, so there's a chance we're going to get followed. Just to be safe, we should be refrain from doing anything to make ourselves stand out. The sun will be setting soon, so let's disband for today and report our findings tomorrow. Why don't we meet at the karaoke tomorrow? We can talk in private and it'll be cheap after school. That's what they must call. That's what they must be. That must be what they call hustle hour. Dude, it's muscle hour. Wait, is that wrong too? Hello, happy hour. Muscle hour just sounds sweaty. Anyways, see you guys at karaoke tomorrow. Okay.
It's an unknown number.
Hello, this is Nijima.
Oh, thanks for. Oh. How'd you get my number?
Dug it up.
Oh, God.
I realize I'm apologizing after the fact, but...
Hold on. Wait a second.
Hello, this is Nijima. Makoto Nijima. Thanks for earlier. It just didn't feel right keeping it from you, so... That's all. Bye.
So she dug up my personal information just to say that. She's really skeptical and kind of concerningly creepy.
talking to a woman? I heard her voice. Speaking of, some girl called looking for you around noon. Said she's the class president. Said she's got something that belongs to you. She seemed to know you, so I gave her your number.
So that's what happened.
She must have looked up LeBlanc's address trying to contact you. That Nijima sure is thorough. Then again, she called you just to apologize. It's a bit weird, but maybe she's not so bad after all.
Ooh, we could talk to Sojiro.
You got time right now?
Let's decline for now.
Next time, then.
It's still raining, so that means bathhouse. Gotta go to that bathhouse. Doodle-doo. Gotta get that bathhouse. Gotta get myself cleaned. There we go. Do doodle-doo. Oh god, I can't go. I can't dash properly. There we go. Go. Okay.
What do you want to do?
Let's go in. There we go. There, we already got this part.
What's up?
It's so hard to get charmed. Jeez.
Hey.
Is it just me, or are there a ton of police here today? I got a job you could do. Want to hear more? Another psychotic breakdown? Oh, you mean how they're increasing security in Shibuya? They're scum of society. Hurry up and arrest them. Oh god.
So, we meet again. But my, what murky weather we're having. Speaking of murky, there haven't been any new developments in the Phantom Thief incidents. If they go so far as using calling cards to get attention, I doubt Madarame's case will be the last. What kind of target will they choose next? What do you think?
A criminal, I would think.
The Phantom Thieves only target criminals, huh? Is that really true? Supposing it is, there are plenty of villains in the world. How do they choose who to go after? Oh, sorry. I'm getting lost in my own head. I have to stay on top of any Phantom Thieves' activity due to what I said on the air. If you hear any rumors at school, I hope you can let me know.
Aw, for real? We didn't get anything?
God, they suck.
We're going nowhere with this. Hey, can't we ask Miss President to change it up?
You mean change our target?
Just gotta show our justice to satisfy her, right? There are tons of shitty adults in this world. It's not like it matters who we're going after. She says this is for the students, but I bet it's just so she can go brag about it on college apps.
But that mafia is stealing money from kids. We can't just accept that. It doesn't matter who the target came from anymore.
An's right. We want to give courage to the weak. Isn't this the perfect target to accomplish that goal? They really have no talent.
Never thought it'd be this noisy if you weren't singing.
Anyways, I'm sure we'll show to catch you up if we pull this off, but...
That's exactly why we should do it.
It all comes down to intel in the end. If we don't start finding tips on that front, we'll never get any further than this.
There has to be someone who has what we need.
But who could that be?
Yeah, no way we just happen to know someone who'd...
Wait, that journalist!
You mean the woman who was staking out Madarame's house?
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about her! Didn't she give you her card?
The business card says Ichigo Oya of the Maeza newspaper.
This is for a rather major publication.
Think we can trust her?
There's no other way.
Okay, let's contact her. Oh, yes. Thank you. He says our time's up. Should we extend it?
Happy hour's over, yeah? Come on, let's just go.
How wasteful.
Oh god.
Anyways, guess we just gotta wait for that journalist to email us back. Let us know ASAP when she responds. Got it?
It's the evening.
Hey.
You've been coming home late. Hope you're not sticking your nose into people's businesses. Chief as sharp as ever, but it's more like the ones we're being dragged into things. Housekeeping service. We'll call her. Let's do it for now. Go make the call.
Oh.
Let's do it today.
Hi.
This is back in. Okay. I barely get any customers on rainy days. As long as you request me, I'll do your. There we go.
Hey.
Master.
Let's stop. No. I don't feel comfortable doing this, but guess we'll have
Then I'll
to.
head over. Thank you for using our service.
Makoto?
I received a call from your school today. They were asking if you made any lifestyle changes recently. Huh? I gave them a suitable enough answer, but is there some kind of issue at school? No, it's nothing. I'm sorry to worry you.
Hey.
You've been coming home late these days. I doubt you would do such a thing, but trying to avoid wandering Shibuya late at night. I heard stories of girls your age throwing their lives away out there. Getting wrapped up in shady deals, blackmailed into sex work. I've heard rumors about that as well. People have been mentioning it at school. These aren't a few mere rumors. I know such few cases. Well, it should be nothing for you to worry about. Just concentrate on your studies for now. I swear, guys, it's that heavy pizza smuggling is definitely causing the issue. Am I right? The crime rates of pizza smuggling is going up right now. They're unforgivable. Those pizza smuggling bastards. Saturday. Yo, did that reporter get in touch with you yet? You only just emailed her the other day. Why are you being so hasty? I don't know if I've been looking for info, but I can't find a damn thing. We only got 2 weeks left, man. Duh, we're in a hurry. To be more precise, it's 10 days. We ain't gonna have much time if we ain't gonna start right after she responds. Look, after this battle, we'll have to look a quick one then. We must also consider what we do in the case that she fails to respond entirely. Hey, don't jinx us. I'm merely discussing all possible outcomes. Ain't you nervous about this? Nervousness will not help us solve anything at this point. Were that the solution to our problem, I will be much quicker to turn into panic. Wow, he's like some kind of philosopher. I think he's just an idiot.
Nijima-senpai, aren't you going to help me? You said you would keep it a secret, but rumors have started getting out. Wait, you didn't leak that information, did you?
Calm down. They're still targeting you?
Even that delinquent found out. He might try and threaten me too. Why is this happening to me? I can't afford to keep paying.
I found some clues regarding your incident. I just need you to wait a bit longer.
You're really gonna help?
Everyone thinks you're just doing it for a letter of recommendation.
That is not true. My goal here is to protect the students of this school.
Please, please hurry.
Well then.
Ah, more to ring. I'm just getting like bombarded by text messages. Sorry to bother you while we're expecting information from that journalist. However, do you remember that thread about the group of burglars in Shibuya? It seems that one who posted about his brother is a student at my school. And so after some prodding, I was able to pry a few more details out of him. Alright, I was actually wondering about that. It didn't sound like they had anything to do with the mafia were being chasing. Indeed, now I was able to ascertain his brother's name. It's Kaizuya Makanami. Dude, it's freaking crazy that someone involved in that shit goes to your school. Nice going, Yusuke. And you even found the name for the guy we're looking for. That's super awesome. All we gotta do is punch him in mementos. The burglar guy is going to be near as scary. Isn't gonna be as near as scary as a mafia, but he's just a plain dude, right? We'll show him what being a thankless is really about. It seems we are ununanimous then. Then we can further discuss the details at the hideout. Guys, we'll meet up at the hideout when you're ready. Alright, we got more. We got a third target. Oh my god, we got 3 text messages. Ah! Why do we have so many? The stress is real. You know, we haven't touched that request from Michigan. We're having decided on our next big target. Even if we're not huge, we can still overlook, but we're gonna just take care of it. Decide later. Shush. What are your plans? I'm watching Shibuya people. I'm Shibuya watching people. I'll be in a while on the station if anything comes up. Seems like Yusuke is gone. Wanna go see him for a bit? Don't miss me. Alright. We'll deal with that, I guess. Talk to Yusuke. Haoro, this station is always full of people. It serves the perfect spot for people watching. By the way, do you have any business here? I came to see you. You must be worth a free time if you have it. That is your decision. I would like to speak to you. Maybe a good opportunity to deepen my bond with Yusuke. Haoro, do you have time? Let's talk.
Yes.
You remember how I mentioned the need to understand the heart? Well, I haven't had a hard time grasping it, but how will I be able to reach the truth of pure beauty? Pure beauty. Haoro, what should I paint to capture the context of the heart? Mementos. Maybe, yeah, mementos. I see, mementos. The desire that emanates from the place is the root of humanity. Incredible, you honestly have a unique perspective on things. With that this destination in mind, let's make haste. No! I don't want to go to mementos! I didn't know I was going to go to mementos.
Oh.
The disordered realm is teeming with the shadows, the physical embodiment of the desires of the human heart. The same thing which brought forth the beauty of Sayuri, can also create such morbid fabrications, but I actually find that aspect to be quite fascinating. The heart is akin to an abyss. Now, regarding to the source of my slump, I actually have an idea. In another dimension, I saw the perversion of Madarame's heart. At the moment, the art realm I had so much faith in was distorted by greed and unchecked desires. That is when the truth ugliness of the world became clear to me. And from that point forward, my brush has been stayed at by a crippling hesitation. Does pure beauty truly exist? And if so, can hands tainted by Madarame's depravity capture it? Considering such intense questions only serve distance from me. Doubt filled my mind. I struggled to find a reason to move my brush again. And honestly, I still have yet to discover a suitable answer.
What is the matter?
Have you been overcome by an urge to paint? Just give me a brush. Please do not rush me. I need a little bit more time. The lingering uncertainty present in this place seems to be sharpening my senses. I feel revelation approaching. Yes. Inspiration has struck. There must be it. Such brilliant composition. Oh god, that laughter. Ah, my heart races. Oh shoot. How inelegant. You wish to carry out your distorted will, foolish shadow?
Let's go.
I shall cut you down for interrupting my work. Oh, we're actually gonna be fighting. Oh no.
Let's go.
Okay, we don't have anything. Wait. He's strong against that, so.
Let's go.
Let's go this way. That did absolutely nothing. There we go. What? Hold up. This is interesting. They're all dead? See you coming. Blank card. Level up. Woo! Okay, that was fun.
It seems I've become too passionate. I'm glad you were here. You have my thanks. You're like Theo.
What are you talking about?
I was referring to Van Gogh's brother, Theo. Van Gogh did not achieve fame in his lifetime, but found an admirer and supporter in his brother.
Thanks.
Well, there aren't many who are willing to deal with my eccentricity. By the way, what's in your hand? A card?
It's a blank card that the shadow dropped.
Whenever I see blank paper, I have the urge to draw something on it. May I? Impossible. Good.
I don't like the sound of this.
What? A satisfactory result. Well, what do you think? Not bad, wouldn't you say? Soon enough, my slump will be a thing of...
Wreak harm.
My picture turned into a real skill card?
That's amazing power.
Indeed. Would you mind helping me further? If I can overcome this slump, I should be able to aid our group like earlier. Perhaps even more so. I know. Why don't we act as the thieves we are and strike a deal?
I'm counting on you.
Yes, you can rely on me.
I can sense Yusuke's trust in me. This took like Jesus. After like a few weeks after we got him in the Phantom Thieves, we finally get to strike a deal with him.
Multiple cards were discovered among your belongings, replicas of the same design. I don't have a clue how these cards were used, but someone proficient in the arts was close to you. What were you having this person do?
Nothing.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Emperor Persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Be right back for just a quick second, folks. Alrighty, sorry about that, folks. I'm back again for the 100th time. So we got card duplication. Allows Yusuke to duplicate skill cards.
Alright.
Alright. Good thing we already have a Emperor confidant. I mean Emperor persona. Copy a skill card. Give Yusuke a blank card and the card you want to copy. Both cards will be available for you the next day. The blank card will be transformed to create the new skill card. Yusuke will return both the new and the original cards to you. Blank cards can be attained from search objects and mementos. Try to find as many as you can.
We've done enough for today. I've completed a rough sketch. I'll finish this back at the dorm. I'll contact you once it's done.
There we go.
I'm in your debt.
Thank you for all your assistance today. You helped me discover some truly wonderful inspiration. I must say, I'm never expecting my art skills to be proven useful for the Phantom Thieves. I have to hold up my end of the deal, so I'll perform to the best of my ability. You need only ask. Thanks. Should be the one thanking you. Without your help, I could have not finished today's piece. Now we should be heading back. I have to apply the finishing touches as soon as possible. Huh. For the first time in a long while, my brush will dance again.
See you.
Farewell. The journalist responded to me.
The Crossroads Bar. This is from that journalist, right? She wants to meet you there now? Looks like this Crossroads place is in Shinjuku. A meetup in Shinjuku.
Sounds good.
That's the spirit. Try not to freak out just because Shinjuku's the nightlife district, okay? You should send everyone a message and let them know what you're up to.
Shinjuku at night, eh? That sounds rather dangerous. Where should we meet up? Stand by on. It'll be easier to move around with us. My apologies. I don't have the money to take the train there. Then you're on standby too. Me and Haru will go, okay? Got it. If Haru's going, I'm guessing there's no need to worry. We'll leave it to you then. Well, I guess that's that. Let's meet up in Shibuya. Be careful, you two. I'll be sure to save money for situations like this from now on.
Wait, are you gonna go in your school uniform? It would be bad for you to stand out. You should change before you go.
You're in your uniform? Huh? No choice. I didn't have the time to go home. People aren't gonna notice anyways with this t-shirt over it.
Looking good.
That's not the issue! Are you both idiots? I'm just saying now, I won't be to blame when you get caught by the cops.
Don't worry about it. That place ain't so different from Shibuya. Come on, I'll guide you. If we're going to Shinjuku, we should probably hop on the JL. Just get out of this building, and then the ticket gate should be on the right. It's go time.
Is this really going to be okay?
You won't believe what I heard. Not bad.
JL line.
Come on, man.
Oh, whoops. Is it this way?
I'm not interested.
Yeah.
All right. There we go.
Hey!
Shinjuku's outside the area where your computer pass works, right? You haven't had to pay a fare. Oh, poop. We gotta pay 160 yen. No.
Whoa!
Even at night, this place is bright as hell. I guess that's Shinjuku for you. Stop looking around too much. You look like a tourist.
Whoa!
I was trying to find a place that we were looking for. Crossroads Bar right up ahead. I'm sure that we'll get in there if we keep going straight.
Are you mocking me? What?
Wait, you're underage? Nope.
Hey!
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that.
You have a moment?
Uh-oh.
Are you a student? You shouldn't be out this late.
I'm a college student.
Oh yeah, we're adults, you see?
Hmm? Are you a friend of his? Wait a second. I've seen the pattern on those pants before. Maybe on the news. Oh yeah. It was on that segment about the teacher who was harassing kids. Is that a school uniform?
Shit.
God damn it, Ryuji. Always screwing up every time.
Now, you kids have got to be high schoolers. Come with me.
Shoot! This is why I said uniforms were a bad idea! Let's run! How much longer until we get there?
Hey, it ain't our fault we had to deal with that detour. Our school...
Yeah.
Excuse me.
A what?
For the blonde one, I can sense impending woman troubles. Or perhaps it's something else. In any case, horrible disaster is coming for you. Please, let me examine your future further.
What? Me?
Yes, I suggest you get your fortune told. What I say will surely come to pass.
More of this shit? Sorry, but we're in a hurry. And I don't really believe in that stuff anyways.
I see. My apologies. However, if you change your mind, I'll be waiting here in this spot at night. May your fortunes be well.
That's amazing if it's true.
Okay.
Whoa, man. We ain't old enough to hang out here. You sure this is the place?
Beer, whiskey, wine. Looks like nighttime is bar time.
Going in our uniforms is probably a bad idea. We got caught last time, too.
Just wait outside.
I came all the way to Shinjuku and can't even go in? Ugh, fine. I'll kill time somewhere nearby. Just let me know when you're done.
Welcome, welcome.
Oh, God.
How old are you, boy?
Sorry, Lala-chan. He's with me.
Ooh, you picked up a real young one this time. Just don't let a minor drink alcohol, okay?
The heck?
Lala-chan, I'm gonna borrow the seats in the back. Go on back there. I'll treat you to some water.
Ah, she reeks of booze.
What a surprise! I thought you were joking, yet here you are. I respect that bravery, so I'll listen to what you have to say. Well, what do you want to know?
Why is Shibuya dangerous?
Oh. Why that?
I have business there.
Well, I do happen to know something about that. I could tell you, but... Do you know the Phantom Thieves of Hearts? You know, that case the public has been focused on lately. I was pursuing the issue of people randomly entering into a shutdown state, but I'm lacking intel. That's why I'm currently looking for new material to write about. So, do you have any info on these Phantom Thieves?
Are those your terms?
Something like that. You're a Shujin kid, right? I remember you wearing their uniform the last time we met. I thought maybe you might have some insider knowledge on the Phantom Thieves because of it. Their first incident was that of Kamoshida, you know? Ideally, I'd like to get some exclusive coverage from a student who suffered Kamoshida's abuse. I would love an introduction if you know of someone who fits the bill. Seems both you and I can't really do our stuff out in the open, so...
A student who suffered from abuse.
Mishima?
Oh, what about that Mishima guy? He always seems to be on the side of the Phantom Thieves.
I know someone.
It's a deal then! Send me your friend's contact info later.
You'd better be thankful. My quick wit is the only reason we're getting this far.
Now that I think about it, those mental shutdowns and the Phantom Thieves both seem supernatural. Could they be related? Or am I just hoping for a coincidence? Oh, sorry. I have a tendency to talk to myself on occasion. Well then, You can't exactly consider this an upfront payment, but...
Jeez, he's chugging that alcohol fast.
Junya Kaneshiro. I think he's probably the guy you're looking for. Yes! You should check him out further if you're curious. But I'm not responsible for what happens next. Lala-chan, can I get a refill for this kid? We need to make a toast to our new acquaintance.
It'll be a problem if you stay too long. You should leave right after you finish your water.
Yes!
We finally got info on the target. Let's meet up with Ryuji. How'd it go? Nailed it. Real awesome. Anyways, we should meet in ESAP. I'll be in front of the movie theater, so head on over. It's kind of... It's that... Oh god, my console almost fall through. It's that kind of open area you pass on your way to the bar.
So
okay.
we just have to go back the way we came, huh?
Let's go. Alright. Oh, there he is.
Hey!
I'm better waiting. You got any dirt on our next target?
For real?
Junior Kaneshiro.
Hey!
Not so loud. Junior Kaneshiro and enter.
Alright!
There we go. Okay, now we just gotta get some info on distortion. Once we know that, it's palace time. Let's try it tomorrow. It better be when we have the whole team together. Alright, I'll tell everyone to meet up in Shibuya. This is totally crazy though. It's a huge catch, but I'm pumped. Ooh, you're right. He really would be a natural, but a graphic tee with plaid pants. Ugh, kill me now. Whoa, who the hell are you? Oh, hey, there's nothing to do with it, honey. I'm Angel, straight out of heaven. And I'm Julian, Julie, if you feel saucy. Oh god, what is this? I don't like where this is going. What a cutie. You never guess he was in the drag scene. I guess we'll show him the ropes. You can't deny it. You can't deny it. We saw you peeking into the crossroads. Well, sweetie, if you're curious, we'll help you look divine.
Whoa!
Wait, hey, it's not like that. Dude, help. Tell him we're just investigating or something. Can't blow our cover. Knock him dead.
Huh?
You're just gonna leave me like here like this? Come on, your best friend's in trouble. Oh, honey, you've got the shoes paw and those cheekbones. I love it. That's what it takes to be a star. Oh no. Just follow my lead, stud. We're gonna put your name in the lights, and I know just the dress for you. Oh no. Bye bye, Ryuji. Hopefully Ryuji finds his calling, or at least make it out of there alive. Oh dear.
Wanna head back?
Hey, there's nothing else for us to do. Let's call head home for the night. Oh, poor Ryuji. We just left him to die. Did you find any clues? I have a name. You did it. Well then, let's meet up at the hideout tomorrow. Understood. Ryuji seems to be absent from this conversation. Should we contact him separately? I'm sure he will figure it out when he checks his phone
We're
later.
pretty much already in Kaneshiro's palace. That was surprisingly easy.
Shinjuku sure was crazy, huh? Oh god. Hey, some girl just messaged me about you told her about me. She says she's interested in me. What is this about? And what kind of girl is this always like? Is she cute or is she hot? Definitely hot. You'll see. Don't tease me. I'm gonna lose sleep over this. Oya Hassan. She said she wanted to talk. How much for can a girl get? Is this really what I think it is? What I think it is? Could it be? You'll find out. I mean, I am so looking forward to this. This is all thanks to you. I feel like starting the fan side has really changed me. Anyway, I can handle this. You introduced me, so I'll make sure I don't embarrass you. And I'll totally let you know if we ended up hooking up. Oh no. I feel so bad for that kid. Alright, how's our plan doing?
Nice.
Alright.
Let's do it.
There we go. There we go. Probably gonna finish that book so we can turn that in, maybe.
Hey.
What?
Hey.
Oh, my bad. It was reading.
Hey.
Let's finish that. Let's finish that book.
Make sure you close up.
Yep. Hey, hey.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Finally. Sunday.
I can't believe you guys ditched me yesterday. I almost entered a world I want nothing to do with.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just start it up. You.
Okay, I entered Kanashiro's name into the nav. And just as expected, it's a hit.
All we need now are the 2 other keywords. What he thinks of as his palace, and where it is. But we don't have any clues other than people falling victim around here. We'll just have to try whatever keywords we can come up with.
Oh, that's gonna be impossible. How many buildings do you think there are in Shibuya?
No complaining.
If we can figure out what the palace is, we may be able to guess where it is by association.
It's probably somewhere he's got complete control over. Maybe a garden?
No candidates found. He likes money, so what about a money bath? I've seen people online with things like that. No candidates found.
No, not even close. How about it? Can you think of anything?
A bank?
I see.
Candidate found.
Oh, what?
Okay, that's a hit. So, he thinks of somewhere in this city as his own bank.
I thought it'd be something less realistic. That's all it is, huh?
Now then, what location would Kanashiro think of as his bank?
If we're talking about a place where he keeps his cash, maybe his own hideout?
How about a real bank?
His cognition wouldn't be distorted in that case.
Damn it, we ain't getting anywhere.
This may be difficult to explain, but doesn't it seem we're thinking a little too inside the box? Palaces emanate a passionate madness. It feels as though we're missing that aspect.
The hell are you talking about?
This palace is a bank for someone who extorts money with criminal acts. It's something more...
But what other ways can we think about it? Oh, could it mean a place you withdraw money?
Hold on. Do you think it might have something to do with the victims? He's taking money from his victims' wallets, right? That means his bank is wherever they are.
That's terrible. But you may just be right.
Oh, come on! How many people do you think Kanashiro's taken advantage of in all of Shibuya?
Result found.
Wait a second. I have a hit.
Huh? Oh, wait, what? Did I say something right?
The place that Kanashiro thinks of as a bank is all of Shibuya.
Oh, God.
What? Like, the entire city?
I see. That's certainly where his victims are. It turns...
Oh.
But wait, is it okay for...
I see. That's certainly where his victims are. It turns out he really is a terrible criminal.
Just to go into the palace right out of a crowd like this?
Nobody notices if a piece of trash disappears from a trash can. This ain't any different.
In that case, let's go.
Beginning navigation.
Oh god. We're already getting into the action, huh?
What are those?
Walking ATMs. That must be his cognition of people. So this is what Kaneshiro considers a bank.
I never thought it would be the entire district. Look around us. The distortion is affecting the whole of Shibuya.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, that's right. Even when we were in the castle and the museum, the city outside looked normal.
He sees everyone in Shibuya as his patron.
No surprise for a mafia boss.
It's best we focus on finding Kaneshiro's location and stealing his treasure as soon as possible.
Yeah, his hideout's gotta be somewhere around here. Let's go look for it.
Okay, let's go.
In any case, let's look for a bank. There should be a huge one here somewhere. Okay.
Hey!
Look at that person trembling over here. Do you think he's a victim? We should probably talk to him. Do you guys even have mouths? Excuse me, can we... Please forgive me. What happened? I don't know anymore, please. I'm telling you, not even one yen.
Come on, man.
Well, Code, we're not trying to mug you or anything. Please, I don't want to end up like the others. Were you assaulted? Eesh. There are no doubt he's a victim, but he can't even hold a goddamn conversation. Let's try someone else. Okay.
Perhaps.
Are those...
No.
Are these real people, right? This is effed up. I don't think we can talk to any of these ones here. Oh god.
Damn it.
Are these all Kaneshiro's victims? This would appear to be the case, but that would be... Oh wait, that would appear to be the case, but there's nobody we can speak of, let alone a bank anywhere.
Joker.
Let's try checking around the station once more. We may have overlooked something important.
Wait.
You think that person's a victim too?
Hey.
We are... It's no use, it's all over. I'll end up just like them. What happened? Can't you tell? I'm fallen so far. From a place where Kaneshiro leaves no tracks.
What do you mean?
What could that mean? Hey, you gotta tell us a little bit more then. I'm too tired, please. Let me rest. Oh, and he's dead. It doesn't look like this one's gonna say anything. Kaneshiro is leaving no tracks. Does this mean that literally, or could it be figuratively?
Hey.
Hey, don't we just go over that all over it until we have now? They apparently fallen quite far. Wait a second, they've fallen from a place where Kaneshiro doesn't leave any tracks. Could that mean they were actually thrown down from somewhere high up? What do you mean by like a skyscraper? There ain't any of those around here, I don't think.
No.
Wait, what's that?
Is that it?
Oh my god.
Up in the air. No wonder we couldn't find it.
Kaneshiro doesn't leave any tracks, huh? Figures it'd be floating.
So, how do we get up there? Can you turn into a helicopter, Morgana?
No, just a car.
You're useless. Come on. Don't you have
Wow.
some secret gadget or something?
Shut it. I'm not some robot cat. I mean, I'm not a cat at all.
This may be the limit of what we can do today.
We gotta find a way to get up there.
Let's think about it some more tomorrow, okay?
All right, we should get out of here for now. Run for it.
I have a new message from Oya. Evening.
It's that woman who reeks of alcohol.
You're free? I'm busy. You at least got some time to read the text message, don't you? It's about the Kaneshiro guy. He's more dangerous than I thought. The police haven't tracked him down. So I dug a little deeper. Turns out he has some really shady connections. I won't have to say any more than that. He's not someone a teenager like you should mess with, okay? You should really back off, okay? Well, that's all I wanted to say. See you.
Proving our justice isn't going to be easy. We'd better discuss this with everyone tomorrow.
Just when we think of the final palace, it's all the way up in the sky. What a pain. I'm sure they're tired. The police are tired about this guy too.
Well then.
That reminds me. Yes, the TV! TV, man! Get her something when we get from the online shopping thingy. Yeah. Here's what we got to give you for today. The supporter gift set. Ooh. And then the busy revival set.
Hey, hey!
Let's get the supporter gift set because we have plenty of stuff for revival. All right, another buddy just come in. Thank you very much. There you go.
Well then.
There you go.
Oh.
Let's go. We can work with our charm by making coffee. So let's go do that, maybe.
Hey.
Let's actually make some curry. Haven't tried that before.
What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Oh,
Make sure you close up.
I'm about to head home, but be careful with the stove, all right? Gonna be some. Seems to be going well so far. This curry sure does have a lot of ingredients, doesn't it? Did I see you put fruit in there?
Let me explain.
Secret ingredients. Apples. Grated fruit is frequently used as a secret ingredient in curry. The hint of sweetness makes it sell delectable flavor. Apples are recommended due to their fiber. Stewing the apple will bring it the sweetness, balancing the spice of the curry. I never knew apples would go so well in spicy curry. You could throw it all together with such gusto. Could it be that's the secret ingredient is confidence? Guts. Smelling nice. The curry's smelling good. The curry is smelling good. This definitely be a hit.
Yes. All right.
Oh.
You look awfully proud of yourself. The recipe sure has some love and care about it. Try eating it in the metaverse. Maybe it will heal your wounds. Decent curry. You're given the chance to learn how to make curry. Don't let it go to waste. May there become the time where you may disturb it to someone wouldn't hurt to hone your skills. We should rest for now. You got a big day tomorrow. Oh, I should have done coffee because that gave me charm. I thought I was gonna get charm from doing curry. Damn it.
I've been thinking lately about those phantom thieves, I mean. If Dad were still alive... Sorry, I shouldn't bring this up while we're eating.
It's okay. Keep going.
I just wonder if he would have been on their side.
The only reason you have time to think about that is because you depend on someone else.
That's not...
You don't have to do a single thing, and you're provided with food, clothes, a home. I've had no time to think on such ridiculous thoughts. Would Dad have been happy with them? I don't care.
Jeez.
He died upholding some lofty sense of righteousness, leaving all his responsibilities on us.
All I was trying to say was...
Isn't it about time you grew up and acknowledged our situation? Right now, you're useless to me.
Jeez. Holy cow. Talk about some, like, sibling, like, arguing.
All you do is eat away at my life. Sorry, that was uncalled for. I'm just really tired. I'll be eating dinner out from tomorrow on.
Oh my. Monday.
just remembered.
I've been seeing a lot of shows on TV lately about these Phantom Thieves of hearts. I just wonder why bother stealing hearts. You can do anything with them. They have no monetary value either. If I were them, I would concentrate on something with a. I would go something with a concrete, clear value, like gold. Speaking of, there's another kind of metal that is very valuable in its own way. They're called minor metals, and they've been used in many electronics. In fact, most of you probably have some of you on you in person right now, in your pockets or in your purses.
Give me an answer.
While you're listening, Takamaki-san, give me one example of something that most of you have contains minor metals.
Hey, wait!
You gotta help her out.
Hey, this doesn't look good!
Something that uses minor metals. All of us have something like that. Right. I got a lipstick, my smartphone, and mascara. What do you think of Haru? Smartphone? My smartphone? Oh yeah. He said something about electronics,
Okay,
right?
I'm finished.
So that must be my smartphone.
Correct.
A lot of minor metals are excavated in China. Some countries simply produce more than others. 90% of the minor metals used in Japan are imported. But a lot of the recyclable trash we throw away contains more minor metals too. In other words, a junkyard is more valuable than someone else's heart.
Thanks.
Phew, that helped. Thanks for the help.
Nice going.
Anna seems really relieved. Hey, that gets my charm going. I'm pretty good at sitting. I'm impressed. Do. Oh god, what now?
He ain't got nothing.
Are we out of luck?
It's no fair his palace is up in the sky.
If only we could contact the real Kanashiro.
Uh-oh, speaking of the devil.
What do you want?
Nothing in particular. I just saw you all together here.
Huh, that's so.
You seem to be having quite a bit of trouble.
So you're here to check up on us? You may be the student council president, but when it comes to what we do, you're useless.
Useless?
Oh my god. She already, well, didn't know this, but like, she already got yelled at by her sister, and now she's gonna get pummeled by An.
Right now, you're useless to me.
As I said.
All you do is eat away at my life.
This is horrible.
To be frank, yes.
Just stay on your high horse and watch. Or do you want to eavesdrop since you're so good at it?
So you wish to get in contact with Kanashiro? That is what you were just discussing, weren't you? It seemed you just needed to find out where he is.
Something like that.
Hey, you don't gotta answer her honestly.
So you're just the good girl type to push over.
Jeez.
Right now, you're useless to me.
I'm not.
What was that?
Fine. I'll help you meet Kanashiro.
What exactly is she planning on doing?
She had a dead serious look in her eyes.
Does this mean she has an idea as to where Kanashiro may be?
I highly doubt that.
I didn't like her stern face.
Ugh, what is up with her?
There are way too many people here.
We're never gonna find her.
Oh god, text message.
Hello? It's me, Makoto Nijima. Just stay on the phone and listen. Make sure you record the call as well.
Huh? Who is it?
Do you guys know Kanashiro?
What? That idiot! What's she doing?
I heard I could find someone named Kanashiro if I came to Central Street.
Central Street.
She's being too rash.
Oh god, we're on the run.
What are you getting at?
She wants to be on that pizza smuggling business.
He's blackmailing the students of Shujin Academy, is he not? Tell him if he doesn't want me talking to the police about it, he better agree to meet with me.
You
got a death wish or something?
He says he'll meet you. Get in.
You better be taking me to Kaneshiro.
He said get the fuck in!
Hey, wasn't that...
It's the guys that messed with us the other day. So they were connected to Kaneshiro.
Is she still on?
Contact Kaneshiro-san. Tell him we got a good one.
Where are we going?
Yeah, I guess we can't do anything to her if she's Kaneshiro-san's customer.
Hey, I asked a question here. Where are we going?
We gotta go after them.
Ryuji, get a taxi. I'll... Okay, I've got their license plate. My sketching skills have come in handy.
Ah, shit, he ignored me! Damn it, I said stop!
Ryuji!
Hurry up and get in!
Oh my lord. Ooh.
So, you're seriously the student council president of Shujin. You know what happens to anyone who snaps at me, don't you? So,
Oh
whose
God.
number is this? Your boyfriend?
What in the world?
Who the fuck are you? Nijima-san!
What the hell'd you do to her?
Oh, I get it. You got followed, you dumb shits!
Holy moly!
That bag you saw the other day, the crocodile one, how much was it?
About 3 million.
For reals?
Better thank those guys.
What?
I'm royally pissed right now. Can you tell? You know how spending money relieves stress? It's you goddamn brats sniffing around like dogs and barging in here like you own the joint.
Isn't with money like the exact opposite? You get stressed if you spend more money.
See this empty space? I'm so pissed that now there's a 3 million yen gap here.
Oh dear.
It pisses me off even more if I don't fill it up. I'm a perfectionist. So, good luck.
What is that supposed to mean?
Come on, you all look so tense. I think I'll call it debauchery of minors at a club. So, can I send this to your school?
That's...
Oh damn, I got booze and cigs in the shot. Maybe some drugs too. Ah, this is so hilarious. I feed on dumb shits like you. Understand, pretty little student council president. Now listen up. Run your mouth to the police, and I'll break all of you, starting with your families. I want to give you the usual month, but well, you have such a large group here.
Give me 1 second, gotta fix the console. Deactivate and activate.
Three weeks. Bring 3 million yen by then, no less. Summer bonuses are around the corner, you know. It'll be easy if you beg your mommies and daddies. Now get out of my sight. I'm about to have some fun.
What? To hell with that!
Don't bother with him. Makoto's safety is more important right now.
3 weeks for 3 million yen. Things have taken a serious turn for the worst. Indeed, they have. Seriously, holy cow.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to drag you in like this.
For real.
I was stupid.
I must agree. You should have easily imagined this happening.
Hey, Yusuke! I was so caught up in trying to be useful.
Alright, enough of the blame game. what's done is done.
I'm gonna cause trouble for Sis, too.
Sis?
My older sister has a commendable job, and she's a much more remarkable person than me. A lot happened after we lost our father 3 years ago. So it's just us living together. But I'm still a child, so all I am is a burden to her.
And that's why you were so reckless?
I just wanted to be useful in some way to someone.
You know, I might not get your whole situation, but ain't it a bit off saying that you're useless to her?
It's the truth, though. In particular, I have to apologize for what happened to you. Now that I think on it, the truth about Kamoshida must have been covered up by the whole school. I had my suspicions, but I couldn't do anything about it. No, I didn't do anything. Had I cared enough, I could have done something. People like me must really be what others call scum of the earth.
Real scum wouldn't call themselves that.
Huh?
I'm the same. It's just like you said before. I was closest to Shiho, but I didn't do anything. Besides, Kamoshida's the one to blame.
Takamaki-san.
You didn't have a place to belong either. Isn't that right?
Me either?
We won't let anyone fall victim again. Now, what should we do from here?
I'll do something about the money. So can we please just drop the case with Kaneshiro?
No can do. We're all caught up in this.
We can't have you rushing things on your own anymore and making the situation worse.
If only we could do something about that bank.
Ryuji!
Bank? Oh, right! The bank! She isn't useless at all! She may be our key in! Hear me out, you guys.
Uh-oh. What's the plan here? I gotta actually get something here. There we go.
Our key in? What do you mean?
A cat? Are you all okay?
We've become Kaneshiro's targets. That means we've become customers of Kaneshiro's bank.
I see. The reason why we couldn't enter before was because we weren't considered his customers.
And wouldn't you say that she in particular is a special customer? Let's take her with us. She is responsible for our current situation.
Alrighty.
Whoa, I don't follow this at all.
She risked her life doing something so reckless. At the very least, she has the right to know. Won't you come with us?
What? Wait, to where?
Yeah, where are we going?
Beats me.
Here we go. Finally, some action. A little bit.
A canine?
It's Fox.
Ha.
Be quiet. The shadows are going to notice us.
A monster cat?
I'm not!
That's Morgana, the cat that was in his bag. This is what happens when we come here.
That voice. Takamaki-san? Where are we?
We're inside Kaneshiro's... well, the world inside his heart.
What?
It's another reality in which Kaneshiro's distorted desires have materialized.
Another reality? It's floating in the air. This is reality? My goodness. I'm sorry, it's just... But since this really exists, I can't doubt it. A reality that one's heart shows. Is it like the application of optical illusions in social cognitive psychology?
That's something we have no idea about.
I see. So stealing one's heart, that may be like overriding their cognition. I think I kind of get the logic behind it.
Ain't she more amazing than you?
We're about the same.
Then, does that mean there's an ATM version of myself somewhere in this world too?
Perhaps. Regardless, we can change Kanashiro's heart and make him confess if we steal his treasure. If it all goes well, that is.
We'll make it go well. Everyone will notice us for sure if we take someone like Kanashiro down.
Our justice will also become resolute.
Think we'd be able to give courage to those in need if it happens?
For the sake of those in need, huh? You sound like my father.
Your father?
No, don't mind me. You want to go to that bank, right? Let's go then. If I've become a customer of that bank, then they'll have to let me in.
For real?
It came to us.
It's just as I calculated.
Here we go.
You know how you can use your card to get into banks during after hours? I thought that I'd be able to get in, since I have the same identity as such customers. I'm Kanashiro's source of revenue, after all.
Ah, that makes sense.
Wow. This place is huge.
I rarely gotta go to the bank, so this is making me kinda nervous.
Being in a bank with costumes like these is so obvious. We're totally robbers.
You got that right.
It seems there will be a lot of shadows from here on.
Huh? What's that about?
Enemies attack us here.
I see. I've trained in Aikido. Don't worry. I can defend myself.
I don't, I like the effort, but I don't think that's not going to be enough to stop these people.
Self-defense won't do much good against shadows. But then again, it's better than nothing.
We have to go in from the front, don't we? I'm an honorary customer, so I better act like one. I will be useful for you guys. Come on, let's go.
Well, then, let's head inside.
Shall we go?
Alright, we're going in.
What business do you have here?
I had a feeling this would happen.
Come at us.
No, wait!
She's one of Kanashiro's customers.
I'd like to speak with the bank president.
Excuse me, but do you have an appointment?
I need to talk to him. Now let me through.
Let him pass.
That voice. It's Kanashiro.
Yo, banks have presidents?
Yes, but not the political sorts. In theory.
Please wait. Reception is to the right towards the bank. Attorney advisor you do not attempt to go any elsewhere. So just past that door. If it's just to the right, don't go anywhere else. Ooh. Alright, fine.
Incredible.
Well,
her up inside. Okay. Mountain of cash.
how many beef bowls could I eat with this?
Unauthorized entry, property damage, and other disturbances. That comes to 3 million yen in total. You're here regarding that, correct, Miss Beautiful President? It must be quite tough gathering so much money. I'd be willing to give you a loan, you know.
Oh my god, he looks like Adolf Hitler. Okay.
You gonna call it off then?
No, a loan. The interest rate is 10% a day.
10% interest a day. That means 1 day is...
It's 300,000 yen.
There's no need to be alarmed. I have a more manageable option for people like you.
That was your plan from the beginning, wasn't it?
Quite the impressive insight, Nijima-san. Or should I say, the younger sister of the beautiful prosecutor, Sai Nijima.
How do you know that?
Please don't underestimate our intelligence network. My, what wonderful goods have come falling into my lap.
Don't be ridiculous!
Young women are such great assets. They lack strength, be it social, physical, or it's as if they only exist to be devoured by the strong. That just might be the rule since the dawn of history.
You truly are despicable.
You better be ready, Kaneshiro! We're gonna snatch your treasure from you!
Don't make me laugh, you petty thieves. My citadel has the highest security installed in it.
Uh-oh.
Anyone will do anything for money. I'll rob you of your lives as easily as I breathe air. Get them.
Oh my lord.
It's Mr. Kaneshiro's orders. Eliminate them at once.
Persona! I don't see a weakness. I don't see a weakness. I don't see a weakness.
It's time. You're mine.
Go.
Let's do this! Take this!
I am thou.
Die!
There we go.
The first squad's been taken down. Send it back up. The target is still alive. We must deal with them at any cost.
Here we go.
Persona! Go down! Woodman Persona! Eat this!
Persona! Eat this!
Persona!
The target is currently stuck here. We need more backup. Don't let them escape. We must take them down.
There's more of them.
What the? There's no end to them. Have they really been hired with money? We're in trouble at this rate. Let's run!
Why did the security guards turn into monsters? And what were those supernatural powers? Could those have been the personas you mentioned?
Does now really look like the time to be asking that? We need to retreat. Makoto, make sure you don't get separated from us. Hurry, Joker! The exit's just over there!
Run! Ah, crap. We're too late.
There's no end to them! Guys!
You seem to be in quite a pickle.
How dare you sneak around, Kaneshiro?
Those would be my words. However, I do thank you for providing me with such wonderful goods. It's time you disappear. Managing a bank is tough as it is, so it's my policy to kill clients who are more trouble than they're worth. Having one impertinent brat disappear is enough to set an example in that other world.
Please stop!
Oh, I wouldn't damage an asset like you. They're dead men walking, but you'll be just fine. Your sister is quite a beauty, though. I'll make sure to make her my personal slave.
Oh no, don't be like Kamoshida.
Once I get bored, I'll just sell her off. Oh, poor sis. She could have been successful, if only her younger sister wasn't so dumb.
My sister has nothing to do with this!
Then you better start taking customers tomorrow. All you gotta do is endure it, and do as you're told.
Endure it. Do as I'm told.
You'll earn 3 million yen in no time. Although your life and everything along with it will be a complete wreck by then.
I've been listening to you go on and on. Shut your damn mouth, you money-grubbing asshole!
Oh shoot. I don't like. I think I know where this is coming from.
Decided to tread the path of strife?
Oh dear.
Come to me!
Very well. Let us proceed with our contract at once.
Oh my.
I am thou. Thou art I. You have finally found your own justice. Please, never lose sight of it again.
Jeez.
This memorable day marks your graduation from your false self.
Oh. Whoa. Jeez.
A persona?
No, dude. That's a bike?
I can feel it. Myself. Me. Gun it!
Jeez.
Wow, nice! What is that? I've never seen anything like it.
You better earn your keep, or else I'll kill you!
I will not lose heart again. Ever. I'll go full speed, non-stop. Right, Johanna?
Johanna. Here we go, lads.
Don't get all cocky just because I normally behave myself. I am done playing nice. Let's go, Johanna! Full throttle!
The enemy's agitated. Take them down and make an opening.
Persona! Charge, Johanna!
Oh god.
The enemy's dead.
Job for you.
Pass the baton and follow up. Persona!
Go.
Hitler's off her feet. Are you all right?
Persona! Go down.
Jeez. Finish him.
Now, let's get out of here. We know how to get in now. Our objective's been accomplished.
But how are we getting out?
There's only one exit, right?
So, you're totally the fist of the Phantom Star now, huh?
Do you want to get smacked?
I wouldn't mess with her.
I'm going on ahead, so follow me.
Damn.
That's, you can say that again.
Okay, we have a path. Get in!
So you'll stand against me no matter what. Very well. I'll wait for you all. There's no escape in reality, nor will you break through the security system here. It doesn't matter what you do. You can kiss your bright futures goodbye.
Jeez, oh man.
Man, talk about wild. That was no Aikido. That was some hardcore ass whooping.
I am so not pissing her off. I feel like she'll rip off my arm.
She does exude that aura.
Oh, stop it. This is the most exhausted I have ever gotten these past few years, but it felt pretty great. I never thought I'd become part of the Phantom Thieves I was after. Sis might faint if she found out.
You mentioned her earlier.
She's a prosecutor for the district, and she's investigating the Phantom Thieves.
Wait, ain't that bad?
No need to worry. A normal investigation would never lead them to a world like that. Then again, it must have been fate for this to happen.
What do you mean?
I can't be like my sister. I had a feeling that there'd come a time when we wouldn't see eye to eye anymore. I'm thankful to have a sister who works so hard, but there are times I feel sorry for her too. And after hearing my Persona's voice, I clearly understand how I feel now.
It appears you're not as reserved as you make yourself seem.
I was just doing whatever the adults told me to.
Won't she be perfect as our advisor? She's fearless and has a sharp mind.
Sounds good to me. We've needed someone like that for a while now.
I'd be honored if I can help out.
We had way too much testosterone anyway, so I feel much better.
Wow.
It's from Kaneshiro. He's reminding us of our debt. So the Kaneshiro over here doesn't know what happened inside the palace.
That's right. But his palace will be affected if the real Kaneshiro's cognition changes. We can't be lax.
Seems it'd be best to avoid unnecessary contact with him until then.
3 weeks left, huh?
There's that security system too.
But if we pull this off, it'll definitely be great.
We'll crush him like a fly. I'll make him regret making me angry.
Anyways, let's begin our operation tomorrow.
First, we need to secure a route to the treasure, like always.
You guys are finally starting to get used to this.
I'll be waiting for the call to meet up.
Damn, motorcycles are cool. I wish my Persona was like that. Yours is on a ship, though. Dude, you kidding? Motorcycles are way cooler than dumb boats. It'll be just like the song. I'm a phantom on a steel horse I ride. Don't say such things. And for the record, I am most certainly not wanted. Honestly, I'm mostly just surprised at how you know how to ride a motorcycle at all, Nijima-senpai. Do you got a license? A regular one, yes. Nice. I can't wait to get my hands on one too. That aside, mind if I change the topic for a moment? What's the matter? I'm sorry, everyone. I know I'm not in any position to be saying that. I truly do. However, I must apologize. It was my actions that dragged all of you into this mess. On top of that, I misunderstood your true intentions in this. If only I could realize what would have happened to Suya-san too. Come on, we don't need to talk about that now. It seems that there are still lingering issues on everyone else's mind. Now that's not the time to be talking about that shit though. Don't we gotta be doing something about Kaneshiro? He's right. Very well, I understand. Anyway, I will do my best to make sure I don't slow you all down.
Well, we were at odds with each other until just a while ago. But Ryuji's totally right. We need to work together to overcome this.
Alright,
Nice.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, we got the gifts. Alright,
I'll
anyways,
just
I'm
add
gonna
this.
save. There we go. Save. And we're gonna end the stream tonight because we finally got all of it done. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. Maybe tomorrow we're gonna be doing some more of this, and we can actually get to this to steal Kanashiro's heart. But anyways, I'll see you guys then, everybody. Bye bye.